Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's we'll be reviewing an entry-level Toyota Corolla. This is pretty much the definition of dirt cheap in today's new car market. Before we get into this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Brent Brown Toyota for giving me some time with this car. I'll include a link to their website in the description down below. If you have any questions, you need any help, just ask for Kyle. I'll also include a link to my car buying guide. Let's get into it. Powering this is a 2-liter 4-cylinder that goes through a CVT. Fuel economy is 32 around town and then 41 on the highway, with power outputs being 169 horsepower and then 151 pound-feet of torque. Now, before we move forward with this review, I do want to mention if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. Now, this particular one obviously is finished in silver, which is pretty cool looking color overall. See the little turn signal down below. Overall headlight design, it's pretty cool. It's got kind of an aggressive tone to it. And then I like how the trim's all darker there at the bottom with the grille. And other than that, there's the front. Now on the side here, our tire wheel setup is 205 by 55 by 16 in the front and over in the rear. And you can see here at the wheels, silver with the coloration. Same with the mirror caps and the door handles. I'm taking a few steps back. It's nice looking. Now this has a basic Toyota key fob. Look at that. You have to flip the key out and stick in the ignition, which is interesting, but got that little popper for the trunk here. And the rear does pop it up a little bit, and then you just got to pull it up the rest of the way. Yeah, quite a bit of storage here in the back, so I think that's a positive. I like the little covering here on the bottom as well. Anyways, when you're all done, just plop that down. You guys can see here with the taillights, pretty cool looking. All of the badging here on the back, and it's the rest of the rear. And then popping inside, you can see here we've got the cloth trim there on the door panel. Same thing with the seats as well. And then quickly pop in. Bedroom back here, it's solid. Got some USB ports as well. And then you can see the roof line pops in a little bit, but overall headroom's pretty good. I will say though, seats are actually pretty darn comfortable. And then popping up front, again, we've got the cloth trim there with the padding, window controls, mirror adjustment, all that in the normal placing. Let's quick look at the mirrors themselves. And then here's the front seat with all the cloth trim. Got your adjustments there on the side. And then this is plasticky, but it's actually soft touch at the very top of the dash. Like I said, we got a key that we have to stick in the ignition. Now taking a look at the steering wheel, again more basic with material use, but we actually do have some cool features like adaptive cruise control, and it's got the lane centering as well. Volume and voice command controls on top of that, just traditional stocks of course on the back, and then mostly analog gauge cluster, which over the long run is going to be a lot more reliable than a fancy digital one, but you do have a screen there that'll still show you different bits of info on the car, so it's got everything you need. Now in reverse, we do have a backup camera there with trajectory lines. Sorry about the lighting there. There you go. You can see it a little bit better. And then yeah, Toyota's new infotainment system. It's a smaller unit, being a more basic car, but still functions the same, volume control, all of that. Single zone climate down below. And we've got a little bit of storage there. Shifter here for the CVT with stability control in front of it. Got your brake holds with your parking brake. Some cup holders there. More storage inside. Nice cloth trim here on the top. Also, we got soft touch here, all with the dash, which is nice. We have a manual mirror dimmer as well, and then no center for anything like that. Here's a quick look at the window sticker. You guys can see 2025 Corolla. Here's all of your standard equipment. We've got some options too. $24,068. That is correct. Only 24 grand. See how it performs. Okay, well, base model Corolla. Let's set off. This is a cool car. A lot of channels, and this is not to knock on them at all, but a lot of channels don't really review the affordable cars, and it's actually not their fault. Most of the channels work directly with the manufacturers, not with dealerships, and I work with both. So that's why I have access to so many cars. But the point I'm trying to make here is most of the press cars that get sent out by the manufacturers are always fully loaded. So that's why this stuff never gets really reviewed on the YouTubes. But I think it's important because this, right, is a car that a lot of people will buy because it can get you from A to B, gets good fuel economy, and being a Toyota, it's reliable. Especially with this powertrain. The Toyota's 4-cylinder, you know, this 2-liter 4-cylinder with our CVT, it's a solid powertrain setup. Now, yeah, you got to get into the RPMs a bit. It is not fast. Oh, I'm in the B mode. Whoops. But it's also not too bad. Yeah, the B mode is what you do if you're going down like a steep hill. But yeah, the ride quality is pretty good. Again, this is an economy car, so you can get a little bit more road noise, but it's not bad. And then it's not going to be like the smoothest on the planet when it comes to ride quality, but it's, again, it's not bad. It's all pretty nicely dampened. They've done a good job with this. Yeah, it's nice how just smooth this setup is. Just kind of tooting along. Steering's nice, right? It's pretty quick to respond, direct as well. It's everything you'd want from this kind of, you know, economy car setup. Yeah, braking's good too. Again, smooth progression, which is what you want. Not a monster when it comes to acceleration, but again, it's not what you get this for. And it also, like I said, gets the job done. I think it does well. So let's sum things up with this. I think that, like I said, I think it rides well, and it just does everything you need it to do. And this has all the features you need. Again, backup camera, it's a small car, so you don't really need all the other 360 camera stuff. But yeah, backup camera helps out with parking. Good fuel economy. It's got storage throughout. It's got, you know, a couple areas to charge stuff. So, like I said, the seats are pretty comfortable too. This is the type of car that I think, frankly, most people should drive. Right? This is all that a lot of people need, is just something that can get you reliably from A to B. And I mean, nowadays with a lot of people having smaller and smaller families, there's not a need for the bigger vehicles anymore. Like, this would be great for, you know, a single person for sure. But I mean, even you know, those small families where you see just a, you know, family of 3. This has, I mean, it'd be a little bit cramped with the car seat there in the back, but you can make it work. You can make, oops, didn't mean to press that. You can make it work. So anyways, let me guys think about the Corolla base model. But this is a darn good car for $24,000 bucks. Can't go wrong.